Hi, I'm Mary, and my parents were Ray and Caroline. They moved to Walnut Village in their early 80s. I started looking at places for them to move to. They weren't too excited about it, and my dad said something about living at the old folks' home. He had no idea what a community or a retirement village would be like. So I heard about Walnut Village and told my dad, well, I'm gonna go look. And Dad said, well, okay, I'll come along. And Mom says, well, if he's going, I'm going. 20 minutes into the tour, my dad is almost skipping down the hallway and he says, where do I sign up? 4 months later, they were moved into Walnut Village, and those were really happy days for them. I think that the summer house did a fantastic job caring for my mom. They look at not just the physical, but also the mental and emotional well-being of the residents there. Teresa, who's in charge of the summer house, would come sometimes at meals, and she would go to each and every resident, greet them by name, give them a hug or sometimes a kiss, and say, I love you. And that kind of seems trite, but actually for someone who doesn't have any memory and doesn't recognize even their own family members, hearing that is just so important for their emotional well-being. The activities director, Julie, always found something for the residents to do. They didn't just sit in front of the television all day long. They actually had activities, crafts, exercise classes. Ryan would come in and give exercises. Sometimes the exercise was just a balloon toss. It was really fun for the residents. And Julie just makes it very fun all day long with lots of things to do. I know this sounds kind of like a commercial, but everything I've said I feel is very true. And in fact, my husband and I have already put a deposit down at Walnut Village, and we plan to move in about 6 to 8 years because we find that Walnut Village is so wonderful.